So I'm going to show you how to import your sandbox course that you make into your official Power School course. So first thing I need to do is I need to open up my sandbox. And the reason I have you do that is because, first of all, you want to verify to make sure that this is the right course that you want to import. And second of all, if you open this up and you go down to settings, this will actually show you what the official name of this course is. So for example, I renamed this course Mr. Wagner's course, but that only shows up on my settings. The official name of the course is this one right here called Practice Course. So I just need to take note of what that official name is. So once I've done that, and I know, okay, this is the course that I want to copy into my official Power School course, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and I'm actually going to go to the official Power School course. So if I look down here, I'll look right here, I have an official Power School course. So if I click on that course, you'll notice it's empty. Verify that it's empty, that it doesn't have anything in it. I can even look at pages if I want to and make sure that there's nothing in here that I'm going to go ahead and replace. And as long as I've done that, I go back home and I want to do what's called import existing content. And when I click on that, it asks me to choose what type of content do I want. Now this is kind of tricky. It's not hard. It's just the interface is laid out a little different than I expect. So where it says content type, I want to copy a Canvas course. So I'm going to copy my sandbox course into this course. Now it asks me to search for a course. Now when I click here and search, it'll probably show you all of the names of the courses that you have available, including all of your Power School courses. But at the very bottom of that list is where you're going to find your sandboxes. I can go ahead, and mine was called Practice Course. So I'm going to go ahead and search and make sure, yep, there it is, Practice Course. That's the official name of that course. Again, it's not called Mr. Wagner's course, even though I renamed it. This is the official name of my sandbox here. And so I say, yes, that is the course that I want to copy from. Now, I get to choose, do I want to copy the entire course, everything in it, or just specific things? So if I want everything in it, I'm just going to say all content, and I'm going to click import. Now, when I do that, it is going to queue up my job. It's going to go through, it's going to run, takes a second or two, depending on how many pages you have, and then it'll go ahead and say complete. There you go, completed. If there are any issues, things that it found a problem with, it will tell you that. And if I click on it, it will tell you, hey, there was a missing link found in my imported content page, wiki page body. So that might have been something that I needed to just simply go back and readdress. Maybe a link didn't happen or something along those lines. But in my case, that was probably something that I was playing around with and I never finished creating it because this was just a practice course that I was playing around with. Now, to verify that it worked, all I have to do is now I'm in my official course. I hit home, and I should now see in my official Power School course all of the stuff that was copied over directly from my other course. Now, if I wanted to double check, I can go ahead and test out all my buttons. I can go ahead and hit pages, assignments, make sure all the assignments came over, make sure all of my pages are there, make sure everything seems to be present. But as long as that all looks good, then that is good to go. Now, the only other thing I need to do here is there is the ability to publish this course. As soon as I publish this course, then it goes live for students. So I think as a building, we are going to wait and publish all of our courses on Friday before the course starts. So students will be able to start getting in at that point. So if you want to just import everything in there, test it all out, you can go to student view, make sure everything works. But once I click publish, then this course is going to go ahead and publish my course live on Canvas that students will now be able to see. And if I go into my assignments, my pages, I can double check and see and make sure any individual thing that I need to be able to publish. Let's say this assignment is unpublished. I just need to verify that that's okay. That's what I want. Make sure any discussions that I posted, hey, are those published? Yeah, I don't want this one posted. That's fine. What about my pages that I have, or all my pages that I want published? Again, I can just view all pages and just verify that all of the ones I wanted to be published are published. And if not, I can go ahead and just click the publish icon next to those to make sure things are published. But once that's done, that page is copied over. Now, if I didn't want to take the entire course, I only want to copy part of a course over, I can do that as well. So if I go back home, in fact, let me just go to my courses here, and I'll go to all courses, and I'll just make another new course just to show you what this looks like. So let's say I have another official Power School course. So this is my second official Power School course. And I hit create it. Now, if I wanted to copy things from a different sandbox into this one, I can do that too. Again, I open up the official course. I go to import existing content. I'm going to go ahead and say copy a Canvas course. It asks me to search my courses to find. And again, you'll probably have a list here of all of your courses. I don't have courses assigned to me, so I don't have a list here. But your sandboxes should be at the bottom. Let's say I'll just take that practice course again. Here it is. But this time, instead of taking all content, I just want specific content. So what I do here is I go ahead and hit import. And then right here is where I'm going to get a chance to select the content I want to come over. So when I click select content, this shows me, here's the settings, here's my syllabus. And then I have these arrows here that if I click on, this will expand and show me all of the different options. So here's a folder called assignments. And in here, there's all the specific assignments. So all I have to do is check the box next to everything that I want and only check the boxes next to the things that I want and just ignore everything else. So I just want these and make sure I take my pages. I want this and this, but not this. All right, and I take whatever I want. The only thing you need to make sure that you do is you always want to check the files box, because the files are all of the images, all the documents, anything that is embedded into these files or into these pages or into these different elements that I'm choosing from here. So I always want to just go ahead and select import all files to bring all of those things over. It's really hard to kind of pick, well, I think this is the header that I used on this image, or there's always going to be something that you accidentally brought over that you didn't mean to, and the next thing you know, certain links aren't going to work, or things like that. So it's always a good idea just to go ahead and take all files, and then simply hit select content, and then it'll go through, same thing. It sits in the queue, and then once it's goes through, it will process it, and then it'll go ahead and run. Here it goes, and then once it says complete, same thing. Now this course is set and good to go. It tells me there might have been a couple issues. I can see what they were, and then if I want to go ahead and click home, I can test everything out and make sure everything works the way I wanted it to be. It doesn't take a whole lot of work to put it together. To do an import, I would just make sure that you are finished with the course when you do that import. So once you've imported, any changes you need to make, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to do that in the official courses. You could do it in the sandbox as well, but you're definitely going to have to do it in the official courses anytime you need to make changes from here on out.